Good morning everybody, Nick from Meat Smoke Fire here, and it's Korean week. Don't know how we came up with that, just what I thought of this week. So anyway, we're going to do a few different Korean dishes and pull some elements together. Should be good fun. We had a go at it last night, it's lovely. Anyway, so welcome. Right, as per usual, Andy on the camera, in her flip-flops, yeah. And me in mine too. So everybody's happy. We've got Helena and Mama at the bar. Literally at the bar. Never mind that, Mama. There you go. Look what we've got on the end of our island. We've got our new herb bits. We've got some over here. So it's looking pretty, and one on the door over there. They're magnetic. Anyway, I'll pass you back to Andy. So, this week we are going to do some chicken thigh skewers, but with a Korean sauce, and we're going to do a bibimbap. Is that how you say it, Helena? That's how we think we say it. I should have asked Gwyn, a friend of mine who spent a whole load of time out in Korea commissioning gas tankers before he got laid off by BP. Thank you, BP. Anyway. So yeah, bibimbap, it's a rice bowl with a whole bunch of different things on the top. And so one of the things we're going to put on the top of that is a Korean marinated skirt steak. But we're not going to do it dirty, so it's not dirty skirts day, we're just going to do it normally. So let's get going. Right, so we've got a load of things to do. It might be a bit frantic today, so I'm going to put my apron on because a lot of this is dirty. And I don't want to ruin my brand new golf shirt that Andy bought me. Yay. Thank you, Andy.
You're welcome.
Bought it for my birthday. It's from Guru Golf, who is a friend of ours, or a friend of Andy's.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Perfect. Right. So, we're going to marinate some skirt steak. So, I've got a little bit here. I've also got a big bit elsewhere. So, we're going to marinate it, and the birds are going to squawk all the time. We're going to do it with some apple. So, I'm just going to grate a whole apple. I'm not going to peel it. I'm not going to take the pips out. I'm just going to grate it. They are noisy today. They've done this on the cooks before, haven't they?
They have.
So, grated apple, just a Granny Smith. We'll get that, pop that in a bowl, like that. And to it, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of honey, which has been out in the sun, so it should come out in the shot glass. Andy thought she was on for shots today, but
yeah,
unfortunately
I'm most
not.
disappointed.
No, she thought it was looking up. We've got some soy sauce. We have some sesame oil, about 1.5 teaspoons. That's probably a little bit too much, but we'll go with it. And some garlic, which I wrapped up earlier just to stop it drying out. So garlic's going in. Do that. Grab a spoon, a fork, and we're just going to mash all that up. There we go, making a right mess here, and we're going to get our skirt steak. So you could do this with fillet, you could do it with anything else, but skirt's nice and cheap. Now the Koreans would slice it really finely first. In fact, let's do that on this one. No, I haven't, because I've left my knife inside. Yeah, grab my knife, but what we could do is slice this finely. So I think we showed you this before. If you get in close, Andy, can you see there's a grain on the skirt? You want to be cutting across that grain, okay? You don't want to be cutting that way because you will have the grain running along and it will be tough. So if you cut it that way, it'll be better. So while my sous chef collects my knife, so there's our marinade. Now ideally you should do this for 30 minutes plus. And so grain is running that way, so I'm just going to cut nice and nice and thin across the grain. So cutting away from my fingers, and then we'll go and get these straight in that marinade. Well, I'm going to do a big bit as well, and that we haven't cut. I'm going to do it whole, so you can do it both ways, either way works. Right, let's get perfect. So obviously you would have a bigger bit if you were feeding 4, but I just kept a piece back. So we'll get that in, mix it in, give it time to soak up those juices, get that sugar out of the apple, get some of the citric out of the apple. We'll start to cook it a little bit, but we'll put that like that. Lovely. Right, just wipe this board down quickly and then we'll do the next bit. So the second thing we're going to do is these chicken kebabs, because we need to get them on. They're reasonably big, they're chicken thighs, so we need to get them going. Go and pop that in the bin, wash my hands. Who's on today, Helena? You might want to go over near Helena.
Yeah.
Jason's just joined. GBS 1971, sorry, don't know who you are. Wendy Overall. Ash has just joined.
Morning, Ash.
Jane Bleakley. Oh, Jane's just asked, Mama, are you celebrating National Rosé Wine Week? Of course.
She is now.
Course.
Yeah.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
Isn't it wine week every week for you, Mum?
Wine week every day. Karen Truelove's on.
Morning, Karen.
Eddie Tops is on. John Pritchard. Adam. Vicky Mumford. Mark from Douchy Charcuterie. Ben.
Oh, morning, Mark.
Slater.
Mark is actually Douchy Charcuterie. He is feeding the G7 Summit. Some of his products have been used there, and also Ross from Padstow Garden Kitchen. They've both got their produce been used for the G7 Summit. So well done, Mark. Well done, Ross.
Darren Churchill.
Morning, Darren. Oh, quite a few.
Franco.
Morning, Franco.
Steve,
Although we're
barbecue,
Franco. No, you've gone to the other side. I'm afraid you're banned. Franco has bought a knockoff. I mean, it is his third one, but yeah. Anyway, we won't go there. Right, let's get some food doing. So, next, we are going to do some chicken thighs. So, I already have, and I'll show you what I've got. I'll bring them over. I'm going to finish them. We already have some chicken thighs marinating. So they've got spring onions, a bit of soy, a bit of honey. I'll put the recipe up, but garlic and so on. But what I thought I would do, can you go and get my boning knife? I'm having a shocker. Do you know which one I mean?
Yes.
Yes, thank you. Lack of prep this morning. I'll fess up, a bit hungover.
I wasn't going to say it.
Anyone else got a hangover this morning?
No.
Oh, just put this in the bin and I'll be back. Oh, just me then. Everybody used to do these shows last year, always with a hangover, didn't they?
Yeah.
It was always sad. So we're going to take the skins off. So get your fingers underneath. These are chicken thighs. Get the fingers under the skin, and then just pull them, and they'll just come straight off. So I'm just going to show you how I prep two of these. Obviously, you can buy them boned. I'll start with this knife, but it's a lot easier with the other. You can buy them boned and skinned already. Don't know what.
Oh, Sarah's on. I didn't realise Sarah was on.
And hungover?
All she's put is bloody cheek.
That's the one I was using this morning. Lovely. Thank you. Yeah, no. So, just a boning knife, a flexible tip on it. It's nice and sharp. Just going to run it down the bone, either side of that bone, and then I just get it underneath. Like that, and then you can run it down the bone just to push the meat off, and you'll see there's a cartilagey bit at the bottom. Just cut it off, get it out the way. There's a little bit left there, you can see. You see those? Mm-hmm. Just get those out the way, and then that's ready to be marinated. I'll chuck it in with the others. I'll do that again. So run it down the thigh bone, either side, like that. Then with the knife, just get it under the end. Cut away from you, it's much safer. And then just push the meat off the bone by running it down, and then we can just cut around that piece and we'll chuck that bit away. That's ready to go in. So, pretend that has been marinating now for hours. Some of it has, some of it hasn't. What we're going to do is get two skewers. So I've just got some metal skewers we're going to fold them back in half and then push one skewer through, push the second one through. And the reason for using 2 skewers is then you can flip it really easily. So we're going to put this 6 bits, I think, so I'll try not to put these through my fingers. Get these on. Looks like there's more than 6 in here. Get them lined up on there. No. Now these are nice and chunky, and being thigh, it'll be lovely and moist when it's done. So that's the first part of this. We've got a lot to cover today. Right, so skewers going on. So this egg is about 200 degrees, it's spot on 200 degrees. So I'm just going to give these a rinse. Sorry, I'll swap sides with you, Andy. Sorry. Yeah, well done, Mark, on your charcuterie. I think he's got some smoked duck in there. Something else, I can't remember what he said. But it does look good. Yeah, fancy that. You're president of the United States cooking your, eating your food. So, skewers going in. It's just a direct cook. So I've just got a standard grill, no expander, nothing like that, just going on. And while we cook these, I'm going to make a marinade, a dressing or a glaze to go over the top. So they'll go on. And we'll come back to those in a few minutes. Right, let's get this going. Oh, I'm going to be messy today.
Oh man.
Oh well. Right, bowl. So, that one's open. We've used this before when we've done our chicken wings, but goujons.
Not that you can read anything.
Yeah, you can't
really.
read that one.
Yeah.
Is that one? No, if you go, you can buy it in Sainsbury's. It was in my Sainsbury's, but I have a Korean shop. So we want about 4 tablespoons. That's about 2.
Is that the soybean or the chili bean?
This is the chili bean. So it's chili bean. It's got some miso in there. It's fermented. It's good stuff. So we've got that going in. We're going to put in a tablespoon roughly of soy. We're going to put in 2 tablespoons of honey. We're going to put in a teaspoon and a half ish of sesame oil, juice of half a lime, so I've got my brilliant juicer, and 2 teaspoons of sesame seeds, so they can all go in. And then I have a little whisk here. I'll get this whisked up. We'll have a beautiful Korean sauce to baste our skewers with. So I have my basting brush right there. We'll go and put the first load on. How are they look?
They're going to be stunning, aren't they?
Not going to put too much on straight away because we've got to cook them, so we'll add a little bit in a bit, but those are our chicken skewers. Right, let me do a tiny bit of tidying up and then I'll wash my hands again. Let's get rid of these. So any questions, Helena? Any comments? Okay.
Sorry, I've just made everyone go dizzy because
Doing the spin.
yeah.
Right, we are good on that. So now we need to start thinking about our bibimbap. So on this egg over here, I'm going to turn it up a bit. We are going to cook our steak. So I'm just going to open it, and all I've got in here today, I thought we'd do it on a cast iron plancha. So hopefully you can see that. Just got a cast iron surface. It could be a skillet. It could be one of the half moon planchas. I've just got the full moon one because it was the first thing that came to hand. And we've got our steak that we've been marinating. So I'm going to give that 4 or 5 minutes just to warm up. I want it to be up at 250, something like that. So I'll open it up, let that plancha get going. That'd be great. Right.
So,
Yeah.
can
yeah, it's just going to be tougher, that's all. So yeah, you could. So in this egg, I'm going to put in our, we've just got it going, I'm going to put in our expander. And what I want to do, I'm going to cook most of it in a skillet. And again, you could use a plancher, but what we're going to do is we've got a number of different bits and bobs, things to cook. And this is all going to be the topping for our bibimbap, which is our rice bowl. So we've got some carrots that I've battened, so they're about 5 mil. I've just put some salt on them to draw the moisture out. So if I take these eggs out of the way, put them there, I can pour the moisture in, so you can see some of that's come out. I've got courgettes, exactly the same thing, and I've already done this before, so these are going to take a little while. We've got some shiitake mushrooms, so these have come dried, vac packed and dried, so I've just soaked them. So they've been soaking for about half an hour in boiling water, and so now they're nice. We're going to cook those with a bit of garlic and a little bit of sesame. We've got some bean sprouts, which you could boil, but I'm just going to fry them. I bought some of these, are these called enoki mushrooms?
Something like that.
Something like that. So they come in a vac packed, and you just break them up. So we're going to do some of those as well. Double mushrooms, but it doesn't matter. A bit of sesame oil. And then to go on the top, fried egg. So let's get going, because these are going to take a little while. So I'm just going to grab my oil.
Question?
Yes, go for it.
Are the skillets back in stock?
They were, and then I think they're not.
Oh.
But I can check. I haven't had a stock update from Big Green Egg this week because they had a big delivery on Friday, so I'm getting it on Monday. So hopefully I know then. So I'm going to go in with these. That pan is not hot yet, but it will be in a bit. These are going to take about 8 or 10 minutes, so we'll get those going, and then we'll put some of the others in to go with. So let's go and flip our kebabs, not kebabs, skewers. Sorry Andy, bit smoky. So let's flip them over. And because you've got those 2 skewers in there, you can just flip them like that. And then we'll put a bit of... Simon's cleaning out his bottles next door.
Oh, you had a good night.
Yeah. So we'll get some of those on. Those skewers are going to be good. Oh, we had a funny story this week. So Coco Varney, I don't know, is Coco on? So we've mentioned Coco before. Coco does the most amazing sourdough breads and all of her baking on a Big Green Egg. Incredible stuff. And she dropped Eleanor a note in the middle of this week saying, "Are your neighbours Simon and Karen?" And it turns out we've never met her, Coco, but her neighbour was at the party next door last week and poked her head over the fence. So I think you all saw that. How weird is that? Right. So that is marinating. Over here, we are going to do a sauce. So this sauce, again, it's going to use this, and I've got a spare. We're going to do a sauce that is going to go on top of the bibimbap. So again, it needs about 4 tablespoons, so that one's run out. Get in here. I'd say that's about 4 tablespoons.
Me too.
Yeah. Put the lid thing back on. So into this one, mirin, rice wine vinegar, some soy. So this is a light soy. Don't use dark soy or sweet soy, just a general purpose or light soy. More sesame oil going in. And then to this, we're going to chuck in some garlic and some sugar. Ooh, what's that? So if I mix that all together without getting it everywhere, this is why I've got my apron on. And we're going to get that heated up. This is going to be a sauce to go on top of that dish, on top of the rice bowl. Get that one in, it's easier. and we need to heat this through. So last night we cooked it on top of the fire.
Oh, I saw
We were
that.
sitting
Yeah.
out having it with the fire on, and because it's hot on top, I just warmed it through on the top of that, which worked perfectly. Right, so that's ready to be heated up. I don't need to heat it yet, but we'll pop it over there. So let's have a look how we're getting on with our... Sorry Andy, I'm all over the show.
Oh no.
So we'll cook these off. You can see they're frying off. We need to get a bit of colour on them. Right, let those colour up. How are we doing for time? We're good. Right, we're going to do the steak, I think.
Okay.
So nearly at 250, it's hot, it's going to be hot. So what we can do, turn it up a little bit more, and I'll take this steak out, pocket. So I don't need all the apple on it now, but nicely marinated. We'll pop this open and straight on. That's what I'm after.
Ooh, nice.
And what I want, I like my steak quite blue, quite rare. So we're going to cook that. We're going to get a crust on it. So we're going to cook it hot, and then we're going to slice it thinly and put it on top. So I'll rest it after this, but that should be good. Right, need to wash my hands again. Sorry, Andy.
It's all right.
You're all over the show today. Yeah, this is going to be tough getting all these together. If you were going to do this on your egg, the rice that we're going to do, we're going to fry it in the wok. You could do that, just use boiled rice, just use some short grain rice, it goes really sticky. The recipe for this should be sticky rice, but I'm going to do long grain and let it get, and then stir fry it, so we'll have stir fried rice. But sticky rice is easier if you're using chopsticks, hence the short grain stuff. Right. Oh, we may as well, while we're here, have a little look at our kebabs. They're not kebabs. Look at those. So flip them again. Ooh, don't lose it off the end. Oh. They're going to be nice. We had both of these last night and it worked a treat. Let's go and have a look at this one. Keep Andy on her toes.
You know I'm going to stub my toe on a chair.
Any questions, Helena?
No, I've just asked people what they're cooking. So, Barbecue Medic did lemon and thyme pork last night.
I saw that, it looked good.
Jerk chicken and dirty rice tonight, and then lamb tomorrow.
Wow,
Karen's doing chicken piri piri kebabs and pork with halloumi.
nice.
Big Green Egg in Wales is doing paella tomorrow.
Oh, we
Love
love paella.
paella.
Somebody else has done paella. Oh, is it Simon? Simon
Franco
Crowe.
is having a weekend off.
What's wrong with you, Franco?
Lazy.
Well,
He's
No, he's been invited out tonight, and it's football tomorrow. Okay.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, it's the England game tomorrow. Not that it matters in our house, we don't do football. Really?
Oh, look, my friend from Newcastle's just joined. I'm just going to send him a little note.
Who's your friend from Newcastle?
Mark.
Oh, Mark. Morning, Mark. Who's your friend? That's terrible. Mark from Smoke Fine Food, who won an award for Best Food Blog of the Year. Look at his food blog. So,
I've just
yeah.
said to him, the halo has arrived.
Oh yes, the Hellfire Halo has arrived. So I ordered a new cooking surface. It's not from Big Green Egg, it's from a company called Natural Heating. It's a cast iron surface, it's over there, I should get it. But yeah, it's arrived. It came with some other things as well. I don't know how they got in the basket. But
More
anyway,
toys.
more toys, exactly. So anyway, right. These are looking good. So just turn it up a little bit. These will brown off a bit. So what we can do is use a bit more of the pan. So let's get in some of these Shiitake mushrooms. So we'll put those over this side. We're going to put a bit of garlic with those, and a tiny bit of sesame oil.
Coco's just joined.
Oh, Coco. Morning, Coco. We've just been talking about you.
In a good way.
In a good way, yeah. You'll have to go back for that bit. We were just saying that your neighbour was with our neighbours last weekend, poking their heads over the fence while I was cooking. So, anyway, right, that's going.
Oh, that sounds
Oh,
nice.
Steak.
oh,
Rob is...
Steak handy.
oh, sorry, steak. Sorry, I was.
She's reading the comments.
I couldn't help that one. That look. Rob is doing mango and chili chicken and
Oh,
A&O big fat Greek chicken kebabs with flatbreads and salad.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
oh, look at the colour. Good caramelisation.
Oh,
Really nice.
lush.
So I've moved it onto a different part because that bit will be hotter. It's only the surface that's going to be that colour. It's going to be nice and pink. So we're going to take that off and we'll rest it. I might just put a little bit of oil on that just underneath. Got some ground nut oil over here to keep it authentic.
Oh, that smells amazing.
So let's just do it over here and we'll move it over.
Ooh. Got a nice white top on. It's not right for you, is it? I shouldn't wear white around you.
Right,
Should know
look
that.
at those. Oh. So let's have another look at our kebabs. So these, they've got to get up to 74. They're going to be like in their 20s or 30s, I'd have said. There you go, 37. These are going to take a little while, 43, 37. They're cooking fairly evenly. So just keep flipping them and then we'll put some more marinade on. We want to get those gnarly bits on. A bit more sauce. You all right, Andy?
Yeah, you can.
She thinks
Your
I'm
range is far.
She thinks I'm going to cover her in sauce, which is, you know, a possibility. Look at those. All good. Right,
Nice.
back to that one.
Okay.
Right. So let's keep those mushrooms moving around. Get some colour on those. Let's get these carrots turning. Whoop. Lost a bit over the edge there, but never mind. Now we're getting the colour. Right, so let's prep some of the other things while these are going. So we've got some avocados. So I'm going to do it clean my board. Oh, I need to heat my sauce, don't I, as well? Just get this clean and then we'll... Tell you what, we'll put the sauce in with the steak.
Okay.
Just going to get a thermoplate. This will not be done in the middle, but it will be nicely seared. So 37, 36, there's still a long way to go on that. I want it to be rare, so I want it to be low 50s. But that should be alright. We'll turn this down now. We've got the colour we need, and we need it slightly cooler for the next bit. So let's get our avos ready. So we're going to just do some sliced avo. So take care when you do it. You don't want avo finger or avo hand, I think they call it. And then I've got this, I think Mama bought me this, didn't you?
Yeah.
This was a birthday
Yeah.
present, my Avo Cutter. So you basically put it in your Avo and press like that, and you've got Avo slices.
Always got to have a gadget.
Yeah, I think Mama bought me that one birthday. Well, that one's a bit ripe, but it'll be fine on our bowls. Ooh, that's got a bad bit in it. Just take that one out of the way. Who doesn't love a gadget like that? There you go. Right, Avo's ready. Get those out the way. Messy hands. So news this week. Been talking to Nick from Cab Brighton. We are going to do some Thai cooking. So So Nick's going to come and stay. We're going to do some Thai cooking, and we may run one cooking class to start with and see how it goes, with Nick working with me to do that. So watch this space. That could be quite exciting. Other things this week: Big Green Egg have sold out of all their tables for the large, and they're not going to be in for a long time. So what we've done is we've ordered some of the integrated nest, the metal nest for them. And so if you're after a Big Green Egg and you want it in a table, but you can't wait until the end of August, we're going to loan you a metal nest, so you can have your egg, you can be cooking on it, and when your table comes here, then you'll move your egg into your table, and the metal nest will come and collect it, or we'll get a courier to collect it.
Nice.
So how's that?
Cool.
Right. Good. Our steak should nearly be done.
Nice.
We'll get these off in a minute. Right. So let's go in with our little mushrooms. I'm just going to put those off to the side. And put a tiny bit of sesame on those as well. Some bean sprouts to go on the top.
Lush.
Right, it's coming together. Let's get our steak off.
Go, go, go.
That will rest. I need some foil. I think the ladies are cooking over there in the sun. Right. Let's see where we're at. 46, perfect. It will probably come up 5 degrees as it rests. So, that's all good. Our sauce is bubbling, which is great. So I'm going to put this on over here. I'm coming back to get the sauce off. In fact, let's get a spoon and we'll just give it a stir.
See, I rest my case. That's why I'm. Jeez.
Standing away.
Yep.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Lush.
Mama, you won't want too much of this. This is spiky. Yeah. All right, we'll put that there. Now, sorry, Andy, over here.
Oh man, sorry
Keep
guys.
your toes.
So sorry, so sorry.
I'm just going to take. Because I've got them. I'm going to just take that out of the way, put it, tuck it away, and we're going to convert now into a wok on this one. I've got 2, so I can do that. Going for the wok. Helena. Oh no, it's here. I've done it already. Don't worry. I'm all over it. So here's some I prepared earlier.
Diddy.
A bit of fried rice, or a bit of boiled rice. Cool. So we do.
Jeez. Rice in me toes. Nice.
So get that in there. Now the recipe normally would be, as I said, for sticky rice. But we're going to go for fried rice, and if you wanted, you could put some egg in it. So we're going to mash it up a little bit. But I'm just going to do it plain. You could chuck in, if you wanted, some spring onions. Just break it up, warm it up. Just all we're doing is heating this through. So we'll leave that for a sec and come back to it. Let's go and turn our skewers, because I can smell them. They're smelling good.
Oh.
How are they looking?
Oh, they smell good.
Another little. Oh, she's away. I'm not going to get you, Andy. I might.
I know how many times you have to change your shirt before the show.
How are they? They're looking good.
Lush.
Throw the pen down again. Put it back in my pocket since I've got an apron with a thermopen.
There.
Right.
So Mary has said
54.
garlic flowers would be nice in the rice.
Ooh. I don't think I've ever had garlic flowers. So you see we're 70 at the ends, but in the middle we're only 55. These need to be 74 or more. So let's put it in the pocket.
Yeah.
Right, so
Matches your outfit. Well coordinated, Nick.
Right, let's get get these little mushrooms. Oh, they're looking nice.
I've never had them.
No, I haven't. So this is a good vegetarian dish, isn't it? And it could be vegan if you don't put the egg on it.
Apart from the steak bit, yeah.
Well, yeah, but the rice, the rice, I meant the rice and the veg.
Take out the steak and the chicken and we've done a great vegetarian meal.
Right, let's get our rice, yeah.
So Jason has asked,
Yep.
could you do the skewers on the Let's Keep Tandoor skewers?
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't done them on the Let's Keep Tandoor skewers, Jason, because I haven't got any to, you know,
So,
to sell at the moment, unfortunately. Due August. I'm still trying to find out if Peter can fly them in, but I've not heard back from him. On the Let's Q front, a little bit low on stock, but new stock due week and a half time. Right, that's looking good. So again, you just want to make sure your rice is hot, so I'm just going to put it in, see, yeah, 56, 59.
what do you want that to be? Because
Just
you're reheating
above
it, aren't you?
Yeah, above 6. You want to rice is one of those, it's probably the thing you can get most likely to get food poisoning from, so you need to cool it quickly. So I just put it in a tray like that and cool it. I just shoved it straight in the fridge hot and it'll cool down. And then when you reheat it, you want it to get above 63 really.
Okay.
For a few minutes. That's when all the bacteria, and you want to do it quickly. So stir frying it is a great way of doing it because it obviously heats it up pretty quickly. So, yeah, 70-ish. So, but yeah, garlic flowers. Where do you buy garlic flowers? Oh, oh, I've got garlic growing over there.
You snap
There's no
flowers off the top.
Look at this, doesn't stick at all in the wok. It's so, you seasoned your wok, and there was a question I think from Simon Pro offline about that. I do wash mine, just make sure you just put oil back in it and get it hot again. But I do wash my wok. Lots of people say not to wash your wok.
I think you'll find Helena washes the wok.
Rude. Need another glove. Train it over here. She did this morning. I washed one, she washed the other. Right.
Okay.
Whoops, nearly had you handed. I need some space. I'm just going to put it on the floor for a second while I get this tray off the hot. Get rid of this because we don't need it. Right, let's start putting our bibbing back together. So, we've got that. We've got a bowl. My spoon. So a bit of rice. Oh, we need our steak, don't we? Let's put the veg on first. We'll cut some steak and put it on. So, I'm going to put some veg in different places. So the idea is you spread them out. We'll do more than one of these. So,
You're doing an egg?
yeah, we're going to do an egg in here as well. So what have I not got?
Bean sprouts.
Bean sprouts, I need to call them spring onions. I'm just going to create a space in the middle. Hopefully this isn't too hot, but we'll find out quickly. Oh, that'll do. Let that cook. We'll bring that over here. We're going to get our steak. And again, with your steak, oh, I need to get my Avo on there. Let's get a few bits of Avo. And then with our steak, you can see the grains running like that.
Yep.
So I need to be cutting across the grain. So I'm just going to take an end bit off.
Oh, look.
A little bit pink, probably overdone for me, but slice it nice and thinly. Got some nice crusty edges for it. Get a few of those bits on there. Let's get a drizzle of our sauce. Yeah, I'm just looking for my spoon, which I'm going to just wipe off for a second. Sorry, peeps. drizzle of our nice sauce.
Man.
And then we'll go and get our egg. Hang on a sec, Andy. Oh.
Oh.
A little bit of egg on the top.
Hold on.
Few black sesame seeds. And a little bit of spicy. What do you call this? This is Korean pepper.
Right.
Oh, look at that
Get
big
ready.
dirty hand. Hang on a sec.
Oh,
Who
that's
put
why
that there?
I'm not
Who put
zooming in at the moment.
Yeah, that was me. Sorry, I'm going to clean it. Clean my hand first. And then
See.
there you go. How's that look?
Oh my days.
Right, Mama?
Yeah, get in there, girl.
I haven't got any cutlery.
Okay.
Right, let's get this off. Because we need to eat this.
Yeah.
What we will look for, I'll pop it over here on the affair just to stop it cooking for a sec. Let's go and have a look at how our kebabs are doing.
Yep.
Oh no, it needs a bit more. They're not going to be ready by the time we're done, but you get the idea. Back away, Andy, back away. Anyway, so yeah, 59. They need a bit more, but we'll post some photos of them for sure. But you get the idea. They're going to be superb. So that is. I might just take them out and put them on the board so you can see. Nah,
No.
nah,
Nah.
let's not. So, Korean chicken thighs with a spicy sauce. And then our bibimbap, which Nana is Mama, Nana, whatever we're calling her today,
Is
tucking into.
Old bird.
Old bird, how is it?
Got kick in it.
Yeah.
That's all.
So the idea is you put all the different bits around it, and then once you've started, you just mix it all together.
Yeah.
Break the egg, mix it all together, and if you've got sticky rice, you can do it with chopsticks. Otherwise, you can do it with a knife and fork. Anyway,
Lush.
that is our Korean bit. The other thing you could do with the steak is slice it thinly, put it into gem lettuce leaves or Chinese cabbage kind Chinese leaves. And then put over the top the sriracha mayo.
Nice.
Yeah, so
That's
it's
a good
pink-
idea.
So yeah, you could use the steak for that as well. So I'm just
Oh,
going to
yeah.
try this, see how it tastes. Done with steak. Yum. Anyway, so any suggestions for next week? Not that we ever listen. No, we have done.
I haven't seen any today. Actually,
Okay.
I haven't asked either, to be fair. Well, we've still got dosas on the list. haven't we?
Dosa we had from last week, yeah. Which I do know what a dosa is. I was being stupid last week. I had plenty of dosas when I was in India. So-
Singapore noodles,
Singapore noodles,
bao bun.
bao buns, yes, and I did promise to. I had a look at that. You need to basically ferment the dough. So if you've got one of those Instapots, they're basically like a pressure cooker. You can do it in one of those. So I have got one, funny enough. So we may be able to do bao buns, but it's a drawn out process.
We'll
Okay.
just buy the bao buns.
Or we could buy frozen bao buns from the Chinese supermarket because I know they've got them because I saw them yesterday.
Exactly.
All right.
Oh, rude.
What?
Steve can't make it next week.
Oh.
He's away at the Hampton Court Artisan Festival.
Oh, there you go. Well,
Very
Steve, that
nice.
sounds lovely.
Oh.
Special. Is he on?
Yes.
Oh, he's on.
Was Steve above the minute?
Oh no,
Oh,
no.
not that Steve.
Oh no, I know that bit. I got that was anyway. But
no,
is he
he's
on?
not. But
Oh,
he
he's not on.
mentioned
But happy birthday, Steve WG. It's his birthday today. He lives in our village. he bought an egg from me, or his wife bought an egg for his partner. I don't know if they're married. I haven't ever asked. But yeah, they bought an egg from us a year ago. They've been loving it, and it's his birthday today. So happy birthday, Steve.
Steve.
Someone said, can we have a halo moment, please? Or a halo.
Oh, you want to see the halo?
Oh.
Or have a cook with it? This way, Andy.
Okay.
Was it Ruben who asked for that?
No, Mark.
Oh, okay. Mark, there you go. There it is. So it needs seasoning, but this is cast iron.
Oh, wow.
Solid cast iron. So one side's ridged, the other side smooth. Needs a good season. It's quite rough, and a little bit in the middle goes like that. So you can have it up either way. These fell in the basket. These are going to be good fun, and we will work this out. But these are cast iron rings. So I think like mini tortillas could go on that, or fried eggs, or yeah, we're working on that. But yeah, these 4 of them fell in the basket.
Hash browns.
Hash browns. But yeah, so anyway, that is a halo, Hellfire Halo. Look it up. They come from a company in Norfolk, not Norwich. I've just let the bags fly across the garden.
Okay.
Right, is Mama still enjoying that? Right, we better finish ours. So, yeah, if there's anything you need, Big Green Egg wise or otherwise, just let us know. I'm about all week except for Thursday. I'm playing golf on Thursday. But thanks for watching, and we will see you next week when I'm not hungover. All right, have a great week. Cheers, bye.